Janata Party, Senapati district. And I would like to take this opportunity of welcoming General Secretary Organization of Bharatiya Janata Party, Shri Santosh ji, to particular to Senapati district. It's really a pleasure to have him here. We have come all the way today to meet the Maram leaders. I respect, I revere, and I convey the regards of both Mr. Santosh ji and myself and Bharatiya Janata Party to all the chiefs of the Maram community who are present over here. As you know, that as far as development is concerned, our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, is very particular. Keeping that in mind, the Honorable Prime Minister had started the PM Jan Man program. PM Jan Man program basically looks after those tribes which are very few in number and which are particularly vulnerable tribes. The tribes which are particularly vulnerable. So, of approximately 26 states in India have such vulnerable tribes. I come from Odisha. Maximum number of vulnerable tribes are in Odisha. 13 vulnerable tribes are in Odisha. We have in Northeast also many vulnerable tribes, and in Manipur we have Maram as the designated vulnerable tribe. Only one designated vulnerable tribe, that is the Maram community. That is why Adharaniya Santosh ji, respected Santosh ji, said that I would like and have a discussion with the Maram chiefs, with the Maram community people, to know as to how the PM Jan Man program, is it bringing any change in their life? Basically, this PM Jan Man Yojana, the scheme, it entails that approximately 11 projects across 9 ministries, they have to converge for your upliftment. Like PM Awas Yojana, Good Road, Jal Jeevan Mission, all these things have to come together. Anganwadi, all these things have to come together to see to it that the vulnerable tribes, the life is in a way made easier. What I gather, but rest you can add also when you speak and interact with Shri Santosh ji, more than 40, approximately 50 Anganwadi Kendras are being constructed for the Maram tribes. Similarly, there are a number of other things which are being done by the government of India, but the state government also for the Maram tribe, which you can describe. There are a number of cultures about which I was studying in the textbooks, etc., about the Maram tribe. I believe there's something called as boys' dormitory. Is there? Yes. Yes. So I think someone can explain these cultural significances and certain important celebrations that take place in your community. Today, I would say that Shri Santosh ji has come here not for politics. He has come here to understand from you, to listen to you, to be one with you. So I believe, let us welcome Shri Santosh ji with a loud applause, and let me also introduce by saying that he himself is an engineer. He is an engineer and he left his everything to become a pracharak. And he has gone across the country, worked across the borders of the country, and knows the sentiment of this nation. So I believe today he will hear you and you will also hear him. A great round of applause for you. Thank you so much.
Maram, so privileged. So privileged to have our Honorable Shri Santosh, National General Secretary, Organization, Bharatiya Janata Party, and Honorable Sir Samit Patra, who is in charge of the Northeast, BJP, and also all the party leaders and the prominent leaders of the Maram Union, of the Maram people. We are so thankful for this gathering, and on this gathering, I would like to present some few development which is undertaken under PM Janman by the government of India. First of all, I would like to express gratitude on the ongoing development works undertaken under PM Janman, and also would like to request some inclusions of additional works program under PM Janman for Maram PBTG community in Manipur state. Sir, the Maram will take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to the government of India for the ongoing development works under PM Janman scheme for the Maram PBTG backward in Manipur, which aims to improve the socio-economic conditions of the PBTG Maram. The initiative taken under this scheme have brought significant benefits to the PBTG Maram community, and we are grateful for the government's efforts. The ongoing works under PM Janman, such as 75 Anganwadi centers, out of which 25 are completed and 50 centers to start very soon. Boys and girls hostels, which is constructed under PM Janman schemes, are undergoing. 2 boys and girls hostels at Katomai village and Maram village are in good progress, and another 2 to start very soon. PMJAY, also known as Ayushman Bharat, is also on full swing. PMAY, for providing affordable housing to homeless and poor families, are also approved. There are about 2,000 households to be benefited under PMAY. 11 multi-purpose centers. 11 multi-purpose centers are under constructions in full swing. We have proposed 3 mobile medical units, MMU, which is also yet to be sanctioned. And recently, 8 PMGSY road to be constructed, which is, we are told that the tender is already flowed. VDDK programs, Bandhan Vikas Kendra programs, and water supply scheme under JJM are the various works under different departments, as mentioned before by our Honorable Sir Samit Patra. And the people of Maram would like to take this opportunity for inclusions of additional work under PM Janman, for which the people of Maram would like to take this privilege and approach. In the first place, we would like to request Maram literature and research. Sir, the Maram literature, the Maram dialect, as a vulnerable tribe group, is on extinction if not promoted. Therefore, the people of Maram would like to approach the Maram literature and some research to be done. The need to preserve Maram culture and traditions has been long felt. In this regard, the Maram Literature Committee has been constituted to explore various ways and means in the field of literature research. The Maram dialect and richly Indo-folklores needs a special attention. The Board of Education Manipur, BOSEM, has already recognized Maram language as the first language up to class 10 in the year 2022. However, we feel there is much need to be done in research and documentation. So we would like to take this privilege and request to explore, to help us, to support us in writing Maram literature textbook from class 1 to class 12, and also to provide fund for research activities and to promote Maram literature. In the second place, we would like to request additional multi-purpose center. The Maram Union and the public leaders of the Maram felt that the multi-purpose center is very important for the Maram people for such various events organizing, and therefore, out of 11, we would like to propose more, 7 multi-purpose center, which we have mentioned here in the memos. It is worth to mention that the villages in the remote areas, the backward Maram PVDG villages, we don't have community halls. So out of taking this privilege under PVDG, under PM Jaman scheme, we would like to request for additional multi-purpose centers to be constructed in various Maram villages. In the third place, we feel this is very important, construction of gallery and naked wrestling arena in the traditional compound of Maram King, chief compound. So we feel the Maram people are called primitive because of these kinds of practices. We still practice the naked wrestling in the month of December or January, where all the Maram folks comes together and we wrestle in naked. So we feel that in the King's compound at Maram Glen, we request to construct one wrestling arena in capacity of 2,000 audience. In the fourth place, we would like to request the construction of gallery. We call it Zahapung in Maram, which means traditional dancing arena for Maram women. We celebrate this festival once in a year, and where all the Maram women comes together in traditional ways, and we celebrate this festival called Mangkang. The name of the festival is called Mangkang. In the fifth place, we would like to propose solar power scheme under PM Janman for PVDG Maram. We are having a difficulties in power supply due to frequent erratic power supply, especially in the far-flung interior villages. Installation of solar lighting may complement power supply in those remote areas. In the sixth place, construction of canals and dams for irrigations. Agriculture is the backbone of Maram economy. Rice is the staple food for our people. Wet paddy cultivation is the main agriculture activity. To ensure proper and timely cultivation of rice, non-interrupted water supply through minor irrigation is indispensable. Since most of the paddy fields are located in the low-lying area of the river valley, the swift water current often sweeps away its banks and erodes the adjacent paddy fields. Hence, the Maram people, the chief of the Marams, the village authorities of the Maram people would like to request, in order to protect the paddy fields, the construction of embankments with concrete structures, and also the canals and dam construction for irrigation purposes. In the next place, sir, the people of Maram would like to request for construction of 4 water reservoirs and 30 numbers of distribution tank at Maram village, which is the biggest village of the Maram underwater supply scheme. It is worth to mention Maram village, which is comprised of 3 villages, is one of the oldest and biggest villages in the Maram PVDG area. The ongoing water supply scheme under JJN NDP at Maram Kuleng does not have the provisions of construction of water reservoir and slow sand filter tank, whereas the ongoing JJM scheme has the provisions of only 2 distribution water tanks for each village in Maram Kuleng, which is insufficient to cover the whole households. So these are the few memos we would like to propose today on these important occasions on behalf of the Maram unit and on behalf of the Maram people. We believe that this meeting, this visit will surely give improvements and also accept the inclusions of an additional work program where the Maram people will be very happy to. Thank you.
This interaction is one-time opportunity, and Mr. Santosh ji have joined this meeting. We do not know personally. Mr. Sambit Patra, we had interacted, we had discussed, we had fought, we got together, we contested also together. So your presence is wonderful. And before I put 2 words, we'd like to thank your visit, and Mr. Gadkari has given us one highway touching all the Maram villages. I met him personally. He did it out of the way. Connectivity wise, since these days everything is open, we have nothing to hide. Connectivity wise, Marams are good. Development wise, Marams are doing also well. And all these projects started in 1980. Maram Development Primitive Tribe Project started in 1980. It was improved in 2015 with CCD project. It was only 10 lakhs every year, per year. From 1980 to 2015. From 2015, it increased to 1 crore. And then in 2020, 22, 23, it went up to 9 crores. This time, we have got a lot of projects. I would like to request 2 of our important people who are visiting here, which our secretary, finance secretary, has given you here 2 things. 1, which he wrote in the form of application, but I want to explain. Literacy of Maram. It was approved in the cabinet, I was in the cabinet at that time, without having anything written. Today it has been recognized up to class 10. We have no textbooks. Why? We have no fund. We cannot collect ourselves. We collected here and there and printed, but it was not enough. This is very, very important for our generations. Therefore, all the tribes have Mijos, they have already PhD, and then Tangkuls, followed by Maus and Paumais. We are going up to 10. For this, we have manpower to write. We have not money to support. So kindly, Sambit Patraji, Santoshi will forget because you are having national organization. So he will fix responsibility on him. Funding of this literature. 2, which our union have requested, water tanky, good. Solar system, good. If you can, good, fine. But one thing which we want to request is economic activities related project, mainly animal husbandry and horticultural activities that can sustain the community. These two, literature and economic activities. Community halls, Angamodi centers, multi-purpose, you have done good enough. If you can give more, fine. Otherwise, economic activities relating to family activities like animal husbandry and horticulture related activities that can boost the economy of our community. I understand because Swami Patra knows I have been to Bhubaneswar and other places in Bihar because I did my MBA from XLRI. So we have done a lot of activities. His area is much more, 10 times worse than our situation. And he knows, we don't have to explain to him about the lackings of the Marams because he knows better than us because it is affected in his own village. Therefore, these two, kindly, on your auspicious visit, we want to request on behalf of the chiefs of the Marams who cannot understand your language and whose language you cannot understand. Thank you.